Good morning. I am Stampin' Dee Dee, and it is Stampin' Thursday again. Every Thursday at 10 o'clock, I do a Facebook Live, and I try to pick something that I think might be of interest to you, maybe something that you haven't tried. And a lot of times I have just learned how to do it and want to share it with you. And I saw this card done on another demonstrator. Leanne Greff had done this, and I loved it. So I started making samples of this card, and I thought, I'm going to share it because I think you'll love it too. So I'm a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and I love sharing with you what I do. I hope that that you are doing what you love to do as well. And as you grow and learn and share with others, I love to learn from you. So if you're watching, please let me know that you're on. Just in the comments, let me know that you're watching. I love to see who's there. And if you're watching the replay, thank you for doing that. I know a lot of people, a lot of you watch the replay both here and on YouTube, and I appreciate you so much. Thank you for doing that. And I love it when you comment and let me know that you've been there, and maybe something that you liked about it or a question that you have. So I hope that you will do that. Thank you again. All right. So these are the supplies that are needed to make this card. It is really a simple card, and I think one that you're going to love. I think you will. So we're going to start with this piece, which is just a 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 piece of cardstock. And then you want the same color cardstock at 11 by 2 1/4, scored at 5 1/2. So I'm going to go ahead and fold that over, scored at 5 1/2. And we'll burnish it here in a minute. And then you've got 2 more pieces. You have a piece of designer series paper, and I chose this designer series paper from the Country Woods pack of paper, and I have loved using this pack of paper. If you're not familiar with it, be sure and go on to a catalog and look. It's online. You'd have to go to the online exclusives. And if you do not have a demonstrator, somebody that you order through, I would love to help you out. And you can go on to my catalog, my ordering page at deannablackman.stampinup.net. Deanna Blackman at stampinup.net. And I would, that you can view products there. And let me know if there's any way that I can help you, and I would love to do that. So the designer series paper is 5 1/4 by 2, 5 1/4 by 2, and then the basic white or very vanilla is also 5 1/4 by 2. And then you need 2 more pieces, and I used the Stylish Shape dies to cut mine, and these are approximately, the larger one is approximately 2 3/4, and the smaller one then is just going to be the next size down, so it's approximately 2 3/8. But I didn't have any other really good dies to use for this, so I chose the Stylish Shapes. Let me see. I think I have those right here. So these are the Stylish Shape dies, and they're squares and circles, and then several sentiment labels. But I find that these really do come in handy. They're really nice to use, and it worked perfect for this. These are the two largest dies, largest square dies. So it worked perfectly for this. All right. All right. So we have all of the pieces that we need. I've also got some embellishments, and I'll tell you about those in a minute. But we're going to start with our 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 piece and our 11 by 2 1/4. And you want to fold it on the score line and give it a good crease. Okay? With your bone folder. So then we're going to take this. Let me get my adhesive out. Get my stamp and seal going here. And I'm just going to put my adhesive right on the back of this. And I'm kind of putting, you know, going all the way around the edge on it, because then I'm going to take this and put it right at the bottom. And you want to line up the edges so that it's right at the bottom and lined up over here. So this is our Dutch gatefold. This is the Dutch gate, or the Dutch door gatefold. All right, so we've got that, and you can probably almost guess now that this is going to go right here. So let's put it on. Like I said, this is a really easy card to make. All right, so we're going to add this, open it up so I can see my borders here. There we go. We're going to add that right there. And then on the inside, we're going to add this piece right here. And this is where you will write your sentiment. Okay. So I'm going to add that right in here, centered. Right there. There's our Dutch door, So now we're going to use this piece to embellish a little bit. And first off, we're going to find a sentiment, and I thought You're in My Thoughts Today would work perfectly. And you want your sentiment to be toward the bottom of your triangle or square, because you're going to put embellishments at the top. So get my sentiment going here. Good morning, Kay. Thank you for watching. Hope you're having a great day. All right. We're going to put our sentiment right here. There, You're in My Thoughts Today. And now I'm going to go ahead, give that just a minute to dry. And I'm going to adhere this right here. So let's do that. And I want to, you know, put it right in the center of it. There we go. And I'm going to go ahead and adhere this right here. So this is how it's going to go. And you could put it on dimensionals. And let's see. No, I didn't do that. I didn't do that on any of my samples. So, but you've got to be careful now. You want your adhesive to go below the portion that, you don't want it sticking out. And I'm going to try to line it up with my DSP, but you know, it really doesn't matter where you line it up. But I'm going to do that. And it's touching the bottom of my DSP. And I made sure that I didn't come above this. So there's that. Now we're going to add our embellishments. And I die cut my embellishments that I'm using from the dry brushed metallic paper. And these are the two patterns that come in the dry brushed metallic paper. And I love this paper. Let's see. Yeah, it's just got such a shine to it. And you've got the blues and then the gold and the, well, I don't know, is that like a flirty flamingo? So I used the blues for this particular card. And what I did was, for all of my embellishments, I used thoughtful expressions. So I wanted the hummingbird, and I used the small flower here. And then I used some of the little dies that were in here. I used that one, that one, that one. Let me get that straight. And that one. I think those are the ones I used. So, let me show you what I did. I used the stamp, and I did this with Stays-On ink because I didn't know with the metallic paper how it might smear. So I did use Stays-On ink to stamp my hummingbird, and I gave it just a couple of minutes to dry, and then I die cut it with the die that's in there. So I wanted to use my hummingbird, and then I just cut out a bunch of those embellishments that I pointed out because I wasn't sure. I did want to use this little guy, and I thought it just might be a good little background piece. Like maybe right there. And then I did stamp the flower, and I used Pretty Peacock and the bronze to color it in, and then I went over it with Wink of Stella. So I don't know if you can see. I wanted it to at least appear somewhat like that. I don't know. Can you see it does have a shine to it. I don't know if you can see it or not, but it does have a shine to it because of the Wink of Stella. So I knew the hummingbird would be sipping the nectar out of that flower. And then I wanted him, well, I wanted to surround these with some of the other stems. Maybe, because it doesn't matter if they overlap, but you don't want to cover up your sentiment. So I thought maybe the little leafy one could go right here, maybe on the inside of the flower. Let's see. Yeah. And let's see, do I need another one? I might put another one right there. Whoops. I think that might work. What do you think? Let me lower this without disrupting it too much. I don't know if this will help for you to see it. All right. I think I'm good with that. Okay. All right, so then we need to start putting these down. I think I will put these down with just adhesive, and I'm going to pop the flower and the hummingbird up with dimensionals. So let's do that. Let me get my adhesive. And I use the Tombow glue with my little, I keep knocking off the edge of my glass mat. I'm going to have to find out how to avoid doing that. All right. So I'm going to take the hummingbird away, and I'm going to take my flower away. And I'll put this one down. It's going to go under the flower. See if I can get my glue started here. Yeah, there it comes. So I think it can go right there. And then this stem is going to go right there. So I'm just putting a little dots of glue. I think that's going to work. Yeah. And this one is going to kind of go up here as a backdrop for the hummingbird. The hummingbird's got to come below that. So she's going to be more right there. Okay. So I got that there. And then I'm going to put my flower on with dimensionals. And then I may use a mini dimensional toward the bottom. No, maybe not, because it may be sticking out. So let me see. There. Yeah. I forgot this leaf. I want it glued down. This paper is so pretty. This brushed metallic. I just love it. All right, now I need to put my hummingbird so that she doesn't stick out above this and she doesn't cover up my sentiment. So she's going to have to go right about there. Okay. I'll work with her. So I can put a dimensional there. And a dimensional on her head. And that's going to be about it. So let's do this again. We don't want her sticking up above there. And we don't want her, hold on, covering up there. There we go. All right. You're in my thoughts today. Is that not easy? Easy, easy. And don't you love that that paper, this? Love that dry brushed metallic paper. All right. So that's that one. Here's your dimensionals. I mean, your dimensions. Get them here where you can see them. I also have already put this on my blog. So you can go to my blog, stampinddspot.blogspot.com. Oops. Bring this down just a little bit. There. And the dimensionals will be there, and the dimensions will be there. It's still not far enough down, is it? How's that? There. That works. I wanted you to be able to see it on the screen. There goes that again. So I didn't use this piece. I'll save that for another card. Anyway, stampinddspot.blogspot.com. is my blog, and I put photos and, you know, the dimensions and how to do it and a link to the video. So go there. Be sure and go over to the left and click follow. And I believe it asks for your email address, and you'll be notified every time I post a blog post. And I put everything that I do on my blog. So there's that one. Let me show you some other samples to show you how versatile it is. The first one I did, I wanted to do a fall one, and I wanted to use, let me get this paper out. I had bought this green and gold paper, and of course, it is actually a Christmas paper. Let me see if I can just pull some of them out and show you some of these gorgeous pieces in here. There are just some beautiful papers in here. And it's green and gold. So there's that side, and then you turn them over. Up, and all you can see is that side. Let me do this. That didn't work, did it? Here we go. This is really one of the reasons I bought this paper, because I love the plaid and the more solid patterns. There we go. So I wanted to use that paper, but I don't have any of the newer Christmas things yet. And I really don't have any of the newer fall things except for this Scenic Pumpkin Patch. And it's just a stamp set. So I've used it to create some scenic cards. But I thought, you know, I could fussy cut these pumpkins out really easily. So I decided to do that. And I made this card. This was the first one I did. So I stamped some of the pumpkins here. I fussy cut these. This is actually from a retired set. I just needed some greenery behind it. So that one was easy to do. And I took the sentiment from an older set, because this Scenic Pumpkin Patch doesn't have any sentiments. So I did that one. And then I wanted to use my citrus blooms. So I die cut this, and I die cut these, and so easy to do. So easy to make this card. And then, of course, my new favorite is the duck pond, the Charming Duck Pond. So I had to do something from the Charming Duck Pond. And so I die cut those and die cut these, and you know, it's just easy to do and to make something really nice from this card layout. So I hope that you will go give it a try. Let me put these right up here. Like I said, you can go to my blog and get these dimensions too. But these are the samples. So this is the Dutch Door Gatefold card. I hope that you enjoy this. I hope you'll give it a try. And if you have any questions, comment here, comment on YouTube, comment on my blog. I always check my blog comments too. So, you know, I did for this, I forgot this. I did take out of one of the combo packs. Let me see. I took this out to try to give it, because I had not put twine or ribbon on any of my cards, any of these gatefolds. But I thought, you know, I want to give it a try. So let me do a double bow here with this. And see if I can stick it on there and make it look nice. Let's see if I can. I'll cut this so I see what I'm doing. Almost got that one too short, didn't I? Almost. All right. So I've got a double bow here. Man, I almost got that one too short. Okay. So I thought if I tuck it up under my hummingbird, maybe. I don't want it to overtake the hummingbird. Let me pull this in just a little bit. And pull the other one in a little bit. Pull these two in a little bit. Okay. Let me see. I think I could do that. I think that would look fine. All right, let me get my glue dot. I just thought I was through with this card. That glue dot didn't want to come off. Get my, and I'm gonna stick it kind of maybe down here a little more. I don't want to cover up my hummingbird. Maybe, maybe right there. What do you think? There. Because you can still see the sentiment. You're in my thoughts today. I like it. What do you think? Should we use the twine? I like the look of twine, and I wanted to give it a try on this one. All right, I think so. I think that's going to work. What do you think? All right, so bring these back, bring this back, show you all the ways. And there's so many other sets that could be used. The images with this Dutch door gatefold card. So I hope you've enjoyed it. I hope you'll give it a try. Like I said, if you don't have a demonstrator that you order through, I would love to help you out. Just email me. My email address is on here. Message me, comment. I would love to help you. Go home and try this. Thank you for watching, and have a great weekend coming up. God bless.